radio. Shout it.
Yeah. Now, speaking of the club situation, though, I mean, bumping out of that club, how did that influence your career and help you to kind of pipe it up a little bit more in Memphis?
The club scene was more like the movie scene. It's like we was just really, it's like I was so high. I had this song called ABC.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I do it, the whole crowd sing it.
Yeah.
And all my songs, they were singing it. So we had Juicy, Paul, and Squeaky.
Mm-hmm.
They was the DJs. So to me, Squeaky was the hardest one. Then Paul was like the rookie that was coming in.
Yeah.
He was hard now, don't get it twisted. But he was like the young one.
Yeah.
Then Juicy was next to the hardest.
Yeah.
But everybody had their own area. Like Paul, when he get his music to playing, he had Black Haven and then South Memphis kind of mixed in.
Mm-hmm.
Juicy had North Memphis,
mm-hmm.
and Squeaky had Orange Mound.
Mm.
So I'm the rapper. I walk around the whole mink on with the ice gang, and you know what I'm saying? I'm just sitting in the club, just hanging out, drinking. Yeah. First thing get started, we finna fight. We finna turn up. You know what I mean? So it just was real hood, man. This shit was hood. Like, it was something unexplainable. Like Paul said in the interview earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Man, we used to be dragging guards and stuff in. They used to have real shootouts like at the club, and I used to be guards get shot, and we be dragging them in.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how was it coming up in that kind of an environment, though? Because you're trying to make this music, but you got this real street life going on at the same time where you could be facing penitentiary time or just the graveyard.
That what made the music.
Yeah.
Like, we'll just go, soon that type of shit happen, we go straight in.
Mm-hmm.
And going, coming out with it, and people just buying it, you know what I mean?
Already.
Yeah, we was really into it, like, we was at it. We were going at it. Paul, Juicy, and me. Then we was into it like Squeaky and Zerk now back in the day. But it was some old crazy stuff, but that's the shit we were rapping about.
That's right.
Shit was real.
Cranking out them underground tapes with that boy DJ Squeaky, man. What was that like?
Squeaky was like my first producer, man. So none of us knew the business back then. We just were doing it. You know what I mean? Like if Squeaky knew everything he knew now, back then he probably like would have been took off way back in the days.
Yeah.
Even Paul, they learned the business on down the line, you know what I mean? But nobody really knew the business. Nobody, not even Reggie Boyle or none of the guys really knew it all the way like they supposed to. So we always freestyling, and the first person got wrong in the business, when nobody know the business, and the first time you think somebody done fucked over you ready to go ham.
Hell break it loose.
Yeah.
I mean, linking up with Paul and Juicy, man.
Yeah.
Talk to me about that.
Well, it was a big old club scene one day with me and Squeaky.
Mm-hmm.
And we had gone to it and all this and that. So there was a lot of stuff happening at the club. You know, I ain't gonna mention all the stuff that happened at the club, but anyway.
Yeah.
Me and Squeaky was into each other, so I ended up going to my baby mama house.
Mm-hmm.
And they was like, man, this Skinny, you done did this, you done did that. You know what I'm saying? So I just I laid low and went over to Paul house the next day because Homicide the one hooked me up with Paul.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know who Homicide is. That's one of the most gangsters nigga from Westwood.
With a name like Homicide, he got to be.
Yeah, like, he got the tats everywhere all in the neck. He down there got the same, well, Paul got the same tats. He got like the big Bob wearing all that. He was like the big brother.
Yeah.
So, Sad took me over to Paul house, and we ended up going straight in on Squeaky.
Yeah.
So we went straight in on Squeaky.
Mm-hmm.
And really, me and Squeaky now were going back and forth at each other. They were dissing us, we were dissing them. This was before the Pac and Biggie stuff. Mm-hmm. And we used to see each other, we thumping, jacking, whatever happened, it's going down. Whenever we see each other, it's going down right then.
Yeah.
So that what built us up in Memphis, like, damn, these niggas really into it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, Skinner was over here with Squeaky, A-Ball, MJG, Psycho, and Homicide. These niggas hard as fuck.
Yeah.
And then I ended up leaving, going over here with Paul now.
Yeah.
Then it brought them up. Paul was known, but Paul and them were like, used to just take our songs and put it on their stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And Juicy put our songs on his stuff, and we were like, man, we're going to go get them niggas. Man, who this nigga is coming putting our shit out?
Yeah.
So we went up to Hillcrest looking for Paul. We ready to get Paul.
Yeah.
So we found out he was like a young dude, just
trying to make it.
Yeah. So we're like, oh man, But that was before me and Squeaky got into it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when me and Squeaky and them got into it, we went over Powerhouse the next day, me and Homicide. And we started recording.
Yeah.
And that was, once we brought that song, Power was hard. He was like scratching and then next thing you know, Juicy come knocking on the door like, damn, add him on the team too then. So Juicy ended up coming over and he ended up being in our little clique.
Yeah.
So it's Squeaky on clique against our clique. So me, Paul, Juicy, Homicide, and Squeaky, Zert, Kilo, Ball and MJG, they wasn't really in it. They were just doing their thing, you know what I mean? But we were just going at it. We see each other in the mall, whatever, we were going at it. So that what made the music so gangster and hard, you know what I mean?
Radio Shouty.